What's up, everybody? As you can see, I am back in the Airstream. Made it home to Alaska. Tried to go through the Canadian border a third time, and they wouldn't let me through, man. They would not let me through. I'm an Alaska resident. I had everything. Every single time I went in, I had what they asked for. I mean, the first time there was a whole checklist of stuff that they put online that you needed. I did 3 days of research to figure out exactly what I needed to get through. And they wouldn't let me through. They said I needed this, this, and this. So the second time I went back with this, 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 and this. They said, nope, now we need this, 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 and this. So I said, okay. Went back a third time with this, 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 and this, and this, 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 and this. And they said, nope, now we need this and this. And it was just obvious that they were drunk on power and they were not going to let me fucking in. I was wasting my summer. I was bleeding out resources-wise. And it was a waste of time. So I probably should have recorded some stuff after that third one, but to be honest with you, I was just so fried at life, humanity, like the way that, I looked them square in the eye and was like, man to man, bro, I am bleeding out right now, resources-wise. Alaska is my home. I am just trying to get to my home. And they looked me back in the eye, we understand. But we're still gonna fuck you. So, that kind of hurt my heart a little bit. I'm a firm believer that, human beings, when in need, will step up for each other. And that was my way of saying, yo, dude, I need to get home. Bellingham, Washington is not my home. I can't be paying for hotels and doing all this stuff all summer long. I'm trying to get home. But they wouldn't budge, so I ended up having to park my truck in a storage unit in Bellingham and flying home. So now the next big obstacle in this dream of doing this tour and driving the Airstream all over the country is I have to figure out a way, either pay somebody or call in some favors, but figure out a way to get somebody to drive the Airstream through Canada or barge it. I could barge it to Bellingham. I don't know. I just got home, so we're figuring it out. But basically get the Airstream married up with the truck in Bellingham and then go from there. That's kind of where we're at right now. Yeah. So it is, let's see, what is it? It's July. It's the end of July right now. I'm trying to get, ideally, August, September, somewhere in September, October. That's when we're trying to make the move. Yeah. It kind of sucks, man. But to be real with you, that's the process. This is the process. You come up with this idea that you have that you want to do. And then you come up with a plan on how you're going to go about doing it. And then you just keep doing it. Keep going down that path that you created for yourself until you hit a wall. The Canadian border. And when you hit that wall, you do everything you can to get through that wall. You do everything you can to turn that no into a yes. And sometimes there's just some doors that are fucking slammed shut and there ain't nothing you can do about it to open them. So then you stop and you think about and learn from everything that you have learned from up to that point on your journey. And you adapt to that fucking obstacle. And you come up with a new plan to get you either around it or over it, or to just to get you moving forward to where you want to go. You got to take a different route. If the fucking door is blocked, you got to fucking figure out a way around it. So you take a pause and you figure out a way around it. And then once you know what you're doing, once you have a plan again on how to get there, you start moving again. You start working again. You start heading in the fucking direction that you created. That you want to go. That's the secret, man. There's no fucking rocket science. There's no special fucking sauce. There's no fucking magic potion. It's fucking knowing what you want, coming up with a plan on how to get there, and then fighting for it. And fighting for it. And fighting for it. Until there's no way you can go forward anymore. And then you come up with another plan. And you figure out a way how to get over that obstacle. And then once you get over that obstacle, you keep going. And you just keep doing that. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. And if you do it enough, you get over enough obstacles, eventually you're going to wake up in that world that you wanted. That world that you created. That reality that you decided for yourself. Every single big dream I've ever had has worked out exactly that way. Every single dreamer that I've talked to on our podcast, The Grind of a Dreamer, their process is that way. Like it's not even a process. It's the way it works. It's the way you do it. Like, I mean, there's millions of things that you can do to make it easier and to be better at it. But at the end of the day, the bare bones of it, the nut and bolts, is that you hit the wall and you adapt, keep moving forward, come up with a new plan, keep going forward, hit the wall, come up with a new plan, adapt, keep moving forward, hit the wall, come up with a new plan, adapt, keep moving forward, and you just keep doing that. You just keep doing that until you are doing exactly what it is that you want to do with your life. That's the secret, man. Nothing fancy. Just pure grit. And you might be thinking, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Well, trust me when I tell you, you can. Human beings are so much more powerful than any of us even comprehend. We are using a sliver of our potential. You are, I am, he is, she is. You can do anything you want to do, dog. You really can. You just got to be brave enough to stand up and go after it.